I was born in a very poor family, a family of 7 children and our parents. Most of the time, we were sick with almost nothing to eat, with some gruel or tapioca, boiled tapioca. And most of the time I could remember children were crying, there was a lot of distress noise. So the neighbors, relatives, parents all used to join in a crescendo and say, this is all our destiny, it is all written in our forehead, nothing can be done about that. And some way or other, I survived childhood. And by the time I was 10, 11, 12, I wanted to get rid of the poverty at home. I wanted to some way or other lead a decent life. But I never had the principles which I am going to share with you at that time in my mind. But I knew I wanted to go up. There was a desire, intense desire. And perhaps that desire must have launched me to come up in my own life. I do not say that I have become so big or anything like that. But compared to my unfortunate childhood, poor, downtrodden family, I am all right now. So any one of us can decide our future. I want to share now how we can desire our destiny now and here. It's very simple. Suppose you are a student or you are employed and you are, let's say, around 25 or below 25. Now imagine or visualize what your future has to be after, say, 15 to 20 years. So this is very important. Whatever that is going to be, you are projecting in your mind, you are going to see in your mind. It's very simple. Now let us say, divide your future into various categories so that it is easy to remember. In education, what degree do you want? What diploma would you like to have? What skill would you like to attain? What knowledge you want to acquire? Write them down. Now suppose you want to be a graduate or a postgraduate, or if you want to get a doctorate, note it down. Doctorate in which line? PG in which line? By which year? In which university? Now if you want to get a diploma, note it down too. If you want to acquire a particular skill, put it in your computer. So everything that you want to be, educationally, you have a blueprint. This is what I precisely want by this year. Note down the year, the degree or the diploma, and the knowledge you want to acquire on your own by using the net and the libraries which are available to you. So one section is that educational, let's say, levels that you want to attain. All the details should be mentioned, even the university where you will be studying, and the books you will be reading, and the knowledge you will be acquiring. Two, the employment that you intend to have. What sort of a job are you visualizing? Or what sort of a job you will be enjoying? What position? What salary? Which company? That is very important. You cannot just be satisfied with any job in any company. Decide the company, decide the position, decide the salary, and decide everything regarding that. Whether it is within India, abroad, or let's say within your state, near your home, or away from your home, everything that is concerned with your job, put them down in black and white. Salary, even what you are going to become after 30 years, have it jotted down. So you have a fair idea about your employment. Then your home, what sort of a house you wish to live in. Now do not think that whatever that you are going to visualize is impossible. No, whatever you visualize, that is what is going to happen. But if you do not visualize anything, Whatever that is going to come, you'll have to accept. So let us have a precise idea about the house you will be living in. You must have seen a number of houses, some of which, let's say struck to your mind, some of which you liked. There could be one which you wanted to live in. So make a detailed drawing with an architect. Maybe pay a few, 1,000 rupees or a few $100. Make an architect draw the house you want. Draw all the details, the kitchen, let's say the drawing room, the toilets, the living rooms, the bedrooms, with all details, all finishes. The gate, compound wall, the property or the plot where you will have to have the house, the size of it, which area. All this needs to be decided beforehand or thought about beforehand. So you have the house in your mind. Everything you can feel walking inside. You can feel the gate. You can feel coming in. You can feel yourself in the kitchen, the finishes of the wall, the beauty of the house. You feel, let's say, proud of your house. Every detail connected with the house, you have it in a detailed blueprint. So you have the house. Now you think about the partner that you intend to have. What qualification he or she should have, whether she or he should be employed in business or be in business, what sort of a guy he should be, tall, short, handsome, or the woman, whether she should be extremely good looking, very lean, or rather ordinary, medium height, whatever details, what languages she should speak, where she should come from, what should be her family, whatever details that you can, think about your partner, you think about now. The number of children you would like to have, where they would be getting educated. Now, all the details of your children, the schools where they will be going, and more important, the car that you would like to drive. Have a very exact picture of the car, whether it is Mercedes, BMW, the best car, whatever car that you want to. Remember, do not, let's say, reconcile with, let's say, a lower one. The more you desire, the better you get. So have the best cars in your mind and see yourself driving it. Get all the details and, picture all this or take photographs, have your drawing room or where you are sitting, your bedroom, wherever you are mostly spending your time, filled with the pictures of the cars that you want, the house you want, or even the job you want, the company you want. Now, once you have the blueprint of your life 15 years hence, 15 years from, or 15 or 20 years from now, you have the educational qualification in the job you want, the house, your car, your partner, everything related to your life. When everything related to your life is blueprinted, is pictured in your, is written down in black and white in your computer, half the job is done. You are creating your destiny in your mind. Half of it is already done. Then remains is only half. And that is much more easier. Just implant these concepts, these visualized pictures in your mind. Every moment or when you are awake, more than half of the time you are awake, keep these pictures in your mind. The pictures of your educational, let's say qualifications, the job you want, the house you will be living in, the partner you are having, the number of children you have, servants, the schools they will be studying, the car you are driving, the socialized life you will have, the vacations you will take, all these, keep it in your mind. More than half the time you are awake. But you can concentrate on your work, there's no problem. But underlying your work, let's say consciousness, you have this in your mind. Before you sleep, bring all these pictures. See them as already achieved. See them as something your own. You feel that you have it. Now when you wake up, bring those pictures in your mind. Feel that you are already having it. Now, there is one thing which you need to remember. All of us have got limiting beliefs that I am not deserve or I do not deserve all that. So you need to throw them away. Keep yourself believing that, yes, I deserve that and I deserve more. When you intently or when you desire whatever you want intensely, as Paulo Coelho has said, the entire universe conspires to get them for you. So desire them intensely, intensely. Desire them in such a way that you can't live without them. Keep them in your mind. But then, in your day-to-day life, this sort of a desire is not going to in any way affect you. Keep them in your mind intensely that you are, believe that you are going to get them. And when you keep it in your mind for a year or 2 or 3, your subconscious mind guides you in those ways so that you will be able to achieve them. Of course, all this requires money. See, requiring a car or having a beautiful house, beautiful car, servants, the life that you envisage, all this require money. So there should be a blueprint as to how you will be making the money. A modus operandi as to how to get the amount you want. All these things, you are keeping in your mind. Thoughts or just visualizations do the 75 to 90% of all this. The rest 10% happens with your, let's say, hard work, with your energy, your action, your focused action. Your focused action brings them. Remember, whatever that happens in your life is whatever you love. So love what you are now envisaged and create your destiny now and here. If you have followed these simple tips, you are creating your destiny now and here. There is no more any grey cloud over your head. There is no predestiny. There is nothing written on your forehead other than what we just now have thought about and want intensely. And I do wish that you follow my tips, get them in your life, enjoy. Thank you. See you.